And inside, wooden perches should be provided for roosting at night. During winter, heated perches can be used to keep their sensitive feet warm. Roosting is a natural behavior for peacocks, helping them escape from and protect themselves against predators in the wild. Roosting perches provide a sense of security for the birds while they sleep at night. The way a male peacock attracts a mate is amazing to watch. When he sees a female, he quickly spreads out his bright, colorful tail and moves in front of her to get her attention. Then, he shakes his feathers, making them shine and sparkle. If the female likes his display, she will walk toward him and copy his movements. This means she is ready to mate, and that's how they pair up in the group. A peahen usually lays between 3 to 5 eggs in a shallow nest on the ground, often hidden among tall grass or bushes for protection. The incubation period lasts between 27 to 30 days, during which the mother stays close to keep the eggs warm and safe from predators. Once the eggs hatch, the tiny pea chicks are covered in soft down feathers and are highly dependent on their mother for warmth and guidance.
Under the microscope, this first food, phytoplankton, divides rapidly. This is where life begins. A lab technician carefully moves the nearly invisible scallop larvae. In settlement tanks, a magical moment occurs. The larvae settle onto a substrate. A robotic system gently moves these spat-covered substrates to nursery tanks. Here, clean, high-flow water constantly enters before automated sorting machines separate the spat by size. Finally, millions of healthy juvenile scallops are crated, ready for their one-way trip to the offshore farm. After months of nurturing in the ocean, it is time to harvest. A massive, specialized harvesting vessel, a true floating factory, arrives on site. Its powerful automated retrieval arm deploys. It hooks the mature culture lines and lifts them from the sea. Hundreds of thousands of scallops are brought onto the deck. They are dropped into an automated hopper. The onboard processing begins. Scallops move on a vibrating conveyor belt, cleaned by high-pressure water jets. An optical sorter works at blinding speed, instantly rejecting any damaged shells. The entire deck operation is a symphony of efficiency, scale, and speed. Clean, sorted scallops are directed into large insulated totes. Digital sensors constantly monitor, ensuring the temperature is held perfectly. The mission complete, the vessel heads for shore at full speed. At the onshore processing plant, the process goes even further, tracking every box. Pallets are automatically loaded into temperature-controlled containers. A truck pulls the container from the plant, beginning its land journey. The destination, the international shipping port, a massive maze of global trade. A giant gantry crane lifts the container high. It is lowered into the hold of a massive cargo ship. The ship leaves the port, beginning its 1,000-mile journey across the ocean. From a peaceful farm in the middle of the ocean to an exquisite table half a world away, IT is a global journey of technology, nature, and culinary passion.
Hello everyone! Today we are going to explore one of the most unique and promising farming models, peacock farming. These magnificent birds, with their dazzling plumage and majestic appearance, are not only symbols of natural beauty, but also hold significant economic value. So, why do farmers raise peacocks? Let's find out. Peacocks are famous for their dazzling feathers, but their true name is peafowl. These majestic birds are native to Asia, with some now found in the Congo. Only the males are called peacocks, while females are peahens, and their chicks are known as peachicks. Over time, peacock became the go-to name for the entire species. Young peafowls start with dull feathers, but as they mature, their colors intensify. It takes nearly 3 years for a peacock's breathtaking plumage to fully develop, just in time to impress potential mates. One of the rarest and most stunning varieties is the white peacock. Unlike albinos, they are a unique genetic variation of the blue peacock. While most live in captivity, a few can still be spotted in the wilds of India, adding to their mystique. Unlike other poultry, peacocks are not commonly raised for their meat or eggs. Instead, their value lies in their stunning beauty and mesmerizing feathers. Peacock feathers are highly sought after in interior decoration, fashion, arts, and crafts. Additionally, exhibiting peacocks is an attractive business that draws in tourists and bird enthusiasts eager to admire these rare and majestic creatures. Peacocks require a spacious environment to move freely and display their vibrant feathers. Each adult peacock needs at least 100 square feet of space, with fences at least 6 to 7 feet high to prevent them from flying away. A shelter is essential to protect them from harsh weather.
Hello and welcome to Knoll Farm. On today's journey, we are unlocking the secrets behind 3 of the ocean's most valuable assets. We will expose the complex, high-stakes world of industrial crab harvesting. We'll follow the precise, high-speed journey of the scallop from the seabed to final packaging. And we will uncover the delicate process behind one of the ocean's hidden gems, mackerel roe. If you're curious about how these incredible foods make it from the wild to the wider world, join me as we find out. In the vast ocean, where the waves hide their secrets, a billion-dollar industry is silently at work. This isn't wild harvesting. This is precision farming. Thousands of perfect lines, anchoring underwater cities of submerged nets. Beneath the surface, sunlight dapples, feeding a growing world. Inside mesh bags, millions of tiny creatures, juvenile scallops, are beginning their journey. To maintain this city, service boats are in constant motion. A powerful, automated winch system hauls the heavy lines from the water. Seawater cascades off, revealing the harvest within. Workers quickly inspect the growth using precision gauges. Old lines are replaced, new, clean lines deployed, ensuring a sustainable cycle. And deep below, life continues, the subtle, rhythmic clapping of a scallop filtering the essence of the ocean. But where do these millions of juveniles come from? The true journey begins on land. Welcome to the hatchery, a sterile facility where biotechnology meets nature. Inside is the source of life, long hallways filled with vibrant green algae tanks.
As they grow, young peafowl begin to develop their signature plumage, though males won't have their full, vibrant tail feathers until they are around 3 to 4 years old. Under proper care, peafowl can live up to 35 years, making them a long-term commitment for farmers and bird enthusiasts alike. Peacocks are omnivorous birds that enjoy a diet of grains, insects, small snakes, fish, and frogs. On farms, they are typically fed a balanced mix of grains and protein-rich foods to maintain their energy levels and vibrant plumage. Fresh greens and earthworms are also added to their diet to enhance their overall nutrition. Farmers typically raise peacocks until they reach the age of around 2 to 3 years before selling them. At this age, the peacocks are fully grown with beautiful and healthy plumage, ensuring they can be sold at a high price if properly cared for. Every year, during the molting season, the peacocks on the farm naturally shed their old feathers to make way for the growth of new ones. The farmer patiently collects each fallen feather carefully, ensuring that no harm is done to the birds. Peacock farming is not just a hobby. It is a highly profitable business model. With the increasing demand for peacock feathers in fashion and interior design industries, along with the mesmerizing appeal of their courtship displays, many farmers are finding sustainable economic opportunities in peacock farming.
Insulated totes are unloaded by forklifts with urgent speed. The first stage, a high-speed cleaning tumbler removes any final impurities. The clean scallops move toward the shucking line. This is a mechanical symphony, an endless, synchronized line of machines. This is the prize, the perfect white adductor mussel dropping onto the next conveyor. They are washed a final time in a high-speed water bath. Automated scales precisely portion every serving. Under sterile lights, QC workers perform a final visual check, a fusion of automation and human expertise. Next, the mussels enter the cryogenic freezing tunnel, the magic of technology. Thin ice crystals form instantly, locking in the freshness without destroying the texture. They emerge on the other side, perfectly frozen, individual, IQF. Automated bagging machines work tirelessly. A digital printer jets the lot number and date for traceability. Sealed bags are robotically packed into boxes. The boxes move toward their final destination in the plant, a massive, automated warehouse where robots manage thousands of pallets in the freezing cold. Now, the product is ready for its global journey. Automated guided vehicles, AGVs, transport the pallets to the dock. An inventory scanner reads the tag.
Fishermen have perfected a fascinating method of catching mullet specifically for their prized roe. They employ a traditional technique called set net fishing that maximizes both efficiency and sustainability. The process begins in autumn when mature mullet begin their spawning migration. Fishermen strategically place large fixed nets in coastal waters, typically in bays or along known migration routes. These nets create a complex maze-like structure that guides the fish into increasingly smaller chambers. After being removed from the pond, the fish are transported at low temperatures to the processing factory, where roe extraction teams are ready. The journey of crafting premium mullet roe is a delicate and time-honored process, requiring patience, skill, and a deep respect for tradition. It all begins with the careful extraction of the roe. The mullet roe is carefully packaged in vacuum-sealed bags or protective containers to maintain its freshness and prevent oxidation. After final quality checks, the packaged roe is ready for distribution to markets, restaurants, and consumers worldwide. Mullet roe has earned its reputation as ocean gold due to its rich, complex flavor profile. When cured and dried, it develops an intense umami taste with subtle notes of the sea, complemented by a firm, waxy texture that becomes creamy when sliced thinly. The most popular preparation involves shaving or grating it over pasta, salads, or warm bread, a practice particularly beloved in Mediterranean cuisine. In Japan, karasumi is often served as a premium sake accompaniment. Chefs worldwide prize it for its versatility, whether used as a garnish, incorporated into sauces, or simply served with olive oil and lemon. That's the journey of mullet roe. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look, like, share, and subscribe for more food processing videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. sacs from female mullets, a task that demands precision. Skilled workers gently remove the sacs, ensuring they remain intact to preserve their natural shape and quality. These golden-hued sacs, filled with thousands of tiny eggs, hold the potential to become one of the most treasured delicacies in the culinary world. Once extracted, the roe is immersed in a salt bath, a crucial step that enhances both its flavor and longevity. The carefully measured salt solution seeps into the roe, drawing out excess moisture while beginning the curing process. This stage is not just about preservation, it's where the roe starts to develop its signature taste and texture, striking the perfect balance between firm and tender. The pressing stage is where the roe takes on its characteristic firmness. Layered between weighted boards, the sacs are slowly compressed to remove additional moisture while shaping them into their distinct, flattened form. After curing, the roe is meticulously washed to remove any excess salt and impurities. This step must be done with great care, as the delicate sacs can easily be damaged. Only gentle handling ensures the roe remains pristine, preparing it for the next transformative phase. The final and most defining stage is sun-drying, where the roe develops its rich amber hue and deep, umami-packed flavor. Carefully arranged under the sun, the pieces are turned regularly to achieve even drying. This is optimal processing of mullet roe in a factory, which follows a meticulous and carefully controlled series of steps to ensure the highest quality product. Unlike chicken, duck, or quail, peacock meat does not appear in major cuisines around the world. Some ancient records suggest that European royalty in the Middle Ages once ate peacock meat as a luxury dish, but today, this is very rare. Hello, everyone! Today, we'll step into the world of mullet roe production and discover the craftsmanship behind this prized delicacy. Inside a professional fish roe factory, skilled artisans carefully transform fresh mullet eggs into a gourmet seafood treasure. Every step is handled with precision and tradition. Join us for an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at this fascinating process. Mullet farming for roe production typically takes place in controlled coastal ponds or lagoons where farmers maintain optimal conditions for growth and reproduction. The fish are stocked in these facilities when young and raised on a specialized diet rich in proteins and nutrients to promote healthy roe development. When female mullets reach sexual maturity, usually around 3 to 4 years, they're selected based on physical indicators of roe ripeness, such as enlarged bellies and slight golden coloring.